Hey y'all, my name is Deborah and I'm back for entree week, but before I begin and tell you what I'm going to prepare, I'm just going to tell you a little tidbit about Philadelphia cream cheese. Growing up, my mom always had it in the fridge, and to this day I still keep it in the fridge. We use it on bagels. It's really handy to just throw a simple dip together for chips and crackers or to make a cheesecake, but never had I ever thought in a million years that my mind would be thinking of so many different ways to use Philadelphia cream cheese. I just had never thought of baking a cake, an actual, cake with it, or an entree with it, a side dish with it. I've done them all now, and it's been great for my mind. It's been great watching everybody else and their ideas. It's been a lot of fun, and I've had a blast, and I just wanted to say that, and thanks for this opportunity. And today I'm going to prepare for you stuffed pork tornadoes. And all that tornadoes means is the smaller section and most central and tender part of a meat. And today we're going to use pork, and we're going to use pork tenderloin. And the tenderloin of beef and pork is, the most tender part of that meat. But first we're going to begin with an 8-ounce block of the original Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to make a roasted shallot and fresh herb cream cheese mixture to stuff into these pieces of pork tenderloin. Take our 8-ounce block of Philadelphia cream cheese. And then I went to my garden. I had fresh chives, thyme, and parsley growing all over the place. I had to harvest my chives because they're starting to flower. I had to cut those down and do something with them, so that's how this started out, to be honest with you. So I've got a half a cup of fresh chives chopped. I have 1 tablespoon of thyme, fresh thyme, chopped up, and I have 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley chopped up. And I also have half a cup of roasted shallots. Shallots, you can find them in the produce section of your grocery store. If you're not familiar with them, you can use onions. All you need is half a cup of a roasted onion or shallot. I just prefer to use a shallot. I like the flavor. It's a bit stronger, but when you roast it, it becomes sweet. And you want to peel the shallot, cut off the root end, and slice it in three sections so that it speeds up your roasting process, because we have a time frame here that we need to stay in, and it's just faster and easier to do it that way. So we just put that all in your bowl together and mix it well. And I saw on one of your videos the other day, Paula, that you took a rooster or chicken dish and you used it to hold your pastry bag because you didn't have somebody else there to do it for you. Well, I had handy just a full bottle of wine. I just took it and make sure it's full because you don't want it to be toppling over on you, and you may not want to do this with icing, but this is not as heavy as an icing would be. And you just place it into your bag. And we did not add any salt and pepper to this because we are going to generously salt and pepper the outside of our pieces of pork. Just take that off and kind of shake it down to get out the air bubbles and fold it over. And talk about our pork now. You're going to have a pork tenderloin, and they come in packs of 2 usually, the tenderloins do. So you want to take each one, and you'll get about 4 pieces out of each, so a total of 8 pieces. And you want to slice them about 1.5 inches thick, and you want to slit a small, about 1/4 of an inch slit into the side of your pork tenderloin. And you're going to, your piece of pork tenderloin, and you're going to, after you make that slit, you're going to go inside with your small knife and kind of hollow out the inside without going through to the other sides, because we're going to stuff that inside with our mixture. So you just place your tip right inside and just pipe it full, because it's going to be good. Just pipe it all in there, and you may see it start to come out a little bit. We're going to do it like that. Our skillet heating up over here. Do another one. And when we come back, I will show you how we're going to sear it, pop it in the oven, and plate it. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we've generously salt and peppered each piece, both sides of our pork tenderloin. We're going to place it in our hot skillet. You're going to sear that on each side for about 1 minute. Get it good and golden brown. So about each side for 1 minute. And then you're going to pop it in the oven for about 6 more minutes, so a total of about 8 minutes. And when it comes out, it's going to look like this. And over here, I have the side dish I created the other week. And I also took some of my cream cheese from today, piped it on some baguette, and made some herbed cream cheese crostinis. And we're going to place our pork on here. And I have made something to go with this elegant dish. It was amazing to me how when you put the cream cheese inside the pork with the fresh herbs, it just gave it sort of an elegance. And I made a bundle of thyme and chives here. We're just going to garnish our plate there with a little hype. And it's delicious, guys. So I really hope you enjoy it. And I hope to see you all in Savannah. Thank you. Bye.